let's explore wild wonders at the San Diego Zoo.
Once there was a little bear. His name was Zhao Li Wu. That name was quite a mouthful, so we called him Mr. Wu. Giant Panda Zhao Li Wu was born on July 29th. He is the 6th cub born to his mother, Bai Yun. Mr. Wu started life in a cozy den. He looked more like a white mouse than a panda. His eyes and ears were sealed, and he depended on his mother to take care of him day and night. When the little guy was 3 weeks old, he got his first checkup. He weighed 1.5 pounds and finally looked like a tiny panda. He even squawked at the veterinarian. At 8 weeks old, he got his first vaccination to keep him healthy. He didn't mind the shot at all. He was pretty sleepy at the time.
26.
By 10 weeks old, his eyes and ears had opened, and he could see the people giving him his checkup. He had a lot to say about that. At 3 months old, the cub showed us his walking skills. He still needed lots of practice. People around the world voted for a name for our panda cub. The winning name was revealed during a ceremony at the zoo after the cub turned 100 days old. Zhao Li Wu means little gift. But would he stay little for long? Mr. Wu got his first toy, a hard plastic ball, when he was almost 5 months old. He loved it. Then came the big day. He walked down a tunnel all by himself and went outside to meet his adoring fans. There were lots of photographers there. Our 5-month-old showed off his climbing skills. Mr. Wu even tried to climb on his mom. Zhao Li Wu saw snow for the first time when he was 7 months old. He was nervous when he first touched it and ran up a tree to get away from it. But after a while, he came down and wrestled in the snow with his mom. Before we knew it, it was time to celebrate Mr. Wu's first birthday. Our nutritional services team made a delicious cake out of ice, apple slices, bamboo, and other goodies. It weighed about 200 pounds. His keepers decorated cardboard boxes as gifts. Zhao Li Wu and his mom opened the gifts first and then checked out their cake. A few weeks later, more snow arrived. Boy, did Mr. Wu get dirty that day. Pandas leave their mother when they're about 18 months old, and we allowed Mr. Wu to do the same. He got an exhibit all to himself. When Zhao Li Wu turned 2, he received a beautiful blue birthday cake, and he didn't have to share it with his mom. Mr. Wu's father, Gao Gao, gets his blood pressure taken every few days, and Zhao Li Wu is learning how to do this too. He's also learning other things that will help the panda team keep him healthy. We are so proud of Zhao Li Wu. What do you think his next birthday cake will look like?
We're at the San Diego Zoo. We're in front of the river hippo exhibit. We had a birth 2 days ago. Both are doing very well. Spends most of its time at mom's head, mom pushing it up when it needs to take a breath if it's completely submerged, but most of the time the kid's nostrils have already broken the surface. River hippos bond like most mammal mothers, and they need a couple of weeks of calm and quiet as much as we can make that happen.
We're here at the San Diego Zoo's giraffe exhibit, where earlier this week, Harriet, a 7-year-old Maasai giraffe, gave birth. She gave birth to a little boy. He doesn't have a name yet, but when he was born, he was 6'2" and he was 146 pounds. Now this is after a 14.5-month gestation, so he's quite large. So he's 4 days old, and he's already gained 10 pounds, and he's still around 6'2". Today was the first time that he was given access to the whole giraffe exhibit. The giraffe and calf are able to explore the exhibit. We have some gazelles in our giraffe exhibit, so he's meeting the gazelles for the first time. And then after he got used to running around the exhibit a little bit, then we introduced the rest of the herd with him. The other giraffe, they've seen lots of babies, so they pretty much go and eat browse, but their newest baby will come up and he'll sniff all the other members of the herd, and he'll kind of introduce himself to all these guys. He's mouthing a lot of different things. He's mouthing the rocks. He's actually imitating his parents in that he's trying to mouth some browse, and he'll probably start to eat the browse and other food items fairly soon. So these guys will nurse for about 4 to 6 months, or actually as long as mom allows them to nurse, but usually it's about 4 to 6 months.
Have you ever heard the saying, busy as a beaver? Let me introduce you to Justine. She's a busy North American beaver here at the San Diego Zoo. Justine takes part in our Camp Critter Show. It's so cool to see a beaver in action. Beavers live in ponds, lakes, streams, and rivers, so they do a lot of swimming. Beavers look a bit awkward when they walk, but just watch Justine swim. To swim like a beaver, we would need to put on flippers. No other animal has a tail quite like a beaver's tail. It has large scales instead of hair. And what does her tail remind you of? A paddle? An oar? A beaver uses its tail like a rudder to help steer through water. Justine has 2 sets of eyelids. One set's clear. It helps her see when she's swimming underwater. Pretty neat! Justine has small front feet with 5 fingers. She can use her fingers just like we use our hands. Her back feet are much larger. What else do you notice that's different about them? They're webbed to help her swim. She can stay underwater for up to 15 minutes. Beavers have a thick coat of fur. It's oily and waterproof to keep their skin dry while swimming. Justine loves to have her back scratched. That feels good. Smile, Justine. Yikes, her teeth are orange. That's because they don't have enamel covering them like we do. But that's okay. And guess what? Her teeth keep growing and growing. So Justine has to keep chewing and gnawing so her teeth don't get too long for her mouth. It's fun to watch her eat lettuce. But beavers really like to eat fresh wood. Yummy! We give Justine a variety of fresh cut logs. Her favorite wood is from a mulberry tree. With her sharp, strong teeth, she chews off all the bark. Justine is always busy, swimming, chewing her wood, or moving branches and wood strips here and there. She's one busy beaver. We're so glad she's a part of our zoo family.
We have our adult female jaguar, our mommy jaguar, and her newest cub in there. It'll be their 4th day on exhibit. Right now, the cub is still exploring, learning how to climb, learning how to navigate the exhibit, playing with leaves, playing with rocks, having a really good time. He loves playing with Mom. He likes to jump on Mom, bite her, wrestle with her, pull on her tail. He has a great time with Mom. He is very headstrong. He is very adventurous, he's really rambunctious, and he definitely likes to do his own thing. This is when he's learning how to be a jaguar. Mom is teaching him how to explore the exhibit and how to navigate exhibit, and so everyone gets a chance to see them basically playing and exploring and having a great time. Mom's a little bit nervous because he really likes to climb, and she doesn't really want him to climb yet, but he wants to, and he's gonna do what he wants to do. He's still not fully coordinated. He hasn't got control of all of his limbs yet, but he can get up, but it's really hard to get down. He'll learn soon. Everybody wants to see the baby jaguar. We get lots of questions. Where's the jaguar? Where's the baby? When's he gonna be out? So there's always a big crowd around the jaguar exhibit.
Crown cranes are fun to observe, especially the young ones. Crown cranes are found mostly in Japan, South Korea, northern Manchuria, and Siberia. While their lifespan is unknown, these birds could live as long as 25 years.
We are at the San Diego Zoo on Center Street in front of our grizzly bear exhibit. And today was an extra special day. We had a donation of snow for the bears. We received 15 tons of snow, and we were able to share this with not only the grizzly bears, but our Andean bear and our sloth bear. Snow is a highly enriching item for bears, and especially for the grizzly bears. This stimulates those natural senses. It ignites a play response. They get super excited, just have a great old time with it. Grizzly bears love to dig, and that's one way that they find a huge variety of food sources. So the digging that we saw today was different for them because normally they have dirt to dig in. So today they had snow-covered dirt, and that was stimulating that natural behavior of finding what's buried under the snow when you come out of your winter sleep and you're looking for food. So it was fun to see the bears investigate in that manner. Grizzly bears have an amazing sense of smell, and one of the fun parts about the snow is it's covered everything up. And we had food hidden underneath the snow, so when the bears came out, we could watch them immediately stick their noses into the snow and start smelling and digging and finding what smells are underneath the snow. We've done snow one other time, and they actually repeated the same reaction that they had last time, which was they come out from the back bedroom area to a winter wonderland, and they're a bit overwhelmed. Their noses are just smelling a mile a minute, investigating what just happened. And then they wander around, they find the pieces of food, and as they're doing that, they're starting to get very excited. And then they start getting a little hop skip in their step, and then they find each other and play and wrestle. Just have a great old time with it. It's definitely an all-day enriching event, and if the weather stays a little cooler, hopefully it'll last a few days for them.
So we're here at the San Diego Zoo watching mother orangutan Inda and baby Aisha at 5.5 months old becoming independent. Mom is always staying close by and always keeping an eye on her, but she's definitely letting Aisha go out on her own more. She's pushing her to start climbing, teaching her those vital skills she's going to start needing as she gets older. Other members of the group have been starting to interact with Aisha. They've been coming up and checking her out. Not too much actual physical touching yet, but they're definitely checking her out, and Mom is keeping a close eye on those interactions. Aisha is starting to mouth foods and explore things with her mouth. She doesn't have her teeth yet, so she's still nursing, but pretty soon she'll start eating solid foods. She's really starting to gain independence and climb around, and we saw some great movements of Aisha on her own with Mom kind of pushing her and telling her where to go and what to do.
We're here at the San Diego Zoo, right outside of the reptile house, and we're here because our monocled cobra is going on exhibit today. So she is actually a special coloration form of the monocled cobra. It's called leucistic. And a lot of people initially were saying that they thought she was albino. There's a little bit of a difference. An albino animal has no melanin, so they usually turn out to be a little bit yellow or pink, and they have red eyes. But a leucistic animal lacks pigment overall, and so they typically keep normal eye color. So she's a really pretty, almost all white snake, little bit of coloration on the head, and she's got some darker eyes. Being that she's a cobra, she's going to be a little bit shy initially. This is her first time on exhibit. We did put her in this morning and she did a little bit of exploring, but you can expect, at least for the next couple months, she might be hidden away. Definitely take a good look. There's a rock ledge in there she might want to hide under, as well as in the planter bed in the back. So we're really happy to add her to our collection of cobras. She's now the 6th cobra species that we have on exhibit. And you should take a look at all of them, see how different they are. She's obviously really different from a lot of the cobras we have. So she's a really cool snake. You should come check her out, as well as our other cobras.
Thanks for joining us. See you next time on Wild Wonders at the San Diego Zoo.